for
going?
asking.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna make a joke. It looks like I have let's welcome Angelina Jolie in the building, and we have Charles Darwin in the building. Let's go. Welcome to my podcast.
Stop.
That was good. That was good.
That's great. I even brought my coffee for it.
Yeah, and I also got my cup of coffee, and I got my tumbler with my water. Okay,
Hydrate.
so welcome. Thank you very much. And I can see your username is healing something,
Healing minerals.
healing minerals. Exactly. Okay, so what are you healing today?
Well, hopefully everyone's hearts through some good vibes and some crystals and some loving energy. That's what
Exa-
I do.
ex- exactly, me too. The same thing. Same thing here. Welcome to my podcast. As you can see, I actually do what I call the match podcast. So I bring people in here, and while we are having this match, we then engage. We engage in a conversation that is going to have a positive impact on humanity.
I
That's
like that. I
incredible.
like that a
Love
lot.
that.
That's something super different and really unique. Rather than everybody screaming at the screen, I like that a lot.
That's right. That's right. I don't do that. I have people, they walk in here, they think I'm going to be out here screaming, tap the screen and all that. I'm like, no, 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 no. Hold up. Look, I'm not here for that. Can we make the world a better place? Do you understand what's happening in the world? How can we come together as one people and as one nation and spread the message of love? On this platform, that's all we talk about.
I like that.
We need more of that in this world for sure.
Wow. Yeah, you got
Life. Listen, this is listen, Ashley, right? What a beautiful, you see, they are beautiful. You know why? And I can tell. Because when I look at them, I see all I can feel is positive energy. Life is spiritual.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they are here. Because positive energy attracts positive energy. Do you guys realize the kind of people that I'm having here? It's interesting that I say, well, let's welcome Angelina Jolie and Charles Darwin. Let me tell you something. Just the other day, yesterday, a guy walked in here. You guys know their movie on Netflix is called The Money Heist.
Money Heist. Isn't that the one where they're in South America or Portugal or Spain?
Yes.
Or they're robbing the bike?
Yes, and they have this guy called the Professor. He's the leading character,
Yeah.
right? Okay, folks, he looks exactly like him. Everything. He walked in here. Listen, he walked in here. We all went crazy. Me, I'm like, wait. I'm like, am I dreaming or something? I'm like, are you? And then he's like, yeah, that's me.
No
And then,
way.
yes, he says, that's me. Check this out. And in that series, there's a song, there's a very famous song that they sing during that series. And he starts singing it. And we all went crazy. Okay?
Incredible.
Watch. I watched all the 5 seasons. That's all. I don't have time for Netflix, but I watched that thing all the way, right? And I'm like, God, what is happening here? Why did you bring me a character who just looks like the professor? And so it turns out he's from Pakistan,
Okay.
but because he looks like the professor, he's actually impersonating him in creating some series in Pakistan for television.
That's so
That's
cool.
really cool.
Yes, yeah, it was the best day. And now he's actually now coming back. He was here today. He was like, yo, you're the best guy I've met on TikTok. I'm like, yeah, thank you. So
That's cool.
I'm gonna give you an opportunity to talk to the audience and tell them what you do and share a message of love, because so much is happening in the world right now. You see what's happening in Palestine, you see what's happening in Israel, and it's such a sad thing. So talk to the people, talk to the audience. Let's hit the world. Let me put you on the hot seat for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like the hot seat.
Yes.
I don't really know what to say. I know that in my life I feel like I do my best to go out of my way, make sure I'm slowing down for others. We were out to go get some groceries the other day, and when I always open the door for her. She doesn't open any car doors, and so I opened the car door for her. And I'm walking around.
Man, take notes.
I'm walking around
Take
to
notes.
the front of I'm walking around the front of the car to my driver's side door, and there's a gentleman in the way. I said, "Hey, excuse me, buddy." I go to get in the car, and I looked, and I could tell it was a younger gentleman, younger kid. And I looked at him, I said, "Hey, you all right?" And he was like, "No." I got out of the car, I said, "Hey, do you mind if I give you a hug?" And he just hugged me, man, and held on to it. And he must have been like, 15, 16, 17, just seeming like he's going through some life troubles, and he doesn't really have anybody to talk to. And that, this journey is all about what you are going through, that you come out of, that makes you stronger. And that you're the prize, and your loving heart, don't ever give that up. Whether it's a friend, a family member, or a loved one, or a buddy that you guys aren't aligning with one another, don't ever give up the kindness in your heart. Don't ever give up that patience to be, important and passionate towards one another, towards someone else.
Hey, we're gonna go around too as we're having this conversation, because you came here for a reason, and I want to make sure the people, my audience, is loving what you are saying. Okay. They're used to my talk. I'm here all day talking. Okay, but it's always different to get someone else. I always tell my audience, take notes. The world has 7 billion people. Step out of your comfort zone and get ready to learn something new. At the end of the day, look at this. I've been putting people on a hot seat and asking them one question: what do you think about what's happening in Gaza right now? And people are asking me because, okay, of course, I was born in Africa. I grew up in Europe, and I'm in the USA. So I've seen the world in my young years. I can talk about life in Africa. I can talk about life in Europe, and I can talk about life in America. I've seen it all. And I tell them, look, nobody is winning this war.
No.
As long as I wake up in the morning and I can see all these babies being killed that have nothing to do with this war, nobody is winning this war. But the absence of love has given birth to hate, and hate is leading us to destruction. Don't you guys agree?
Yeah,
100%.
100%. I think it's really sad to see how divisive the world has become.
Yes.
And that's one of my favorite things about being able to spend my life with this man, is I've never met another human being who is so compassionate and just loves people. And now I get to see that rubbing off on my son, and he's picking up on the things that he sees Jeremy do, and the way that Jeremy shows up for me and other people. And now my son opens my car door for me, and he opened the door for me walking into his school today for parent-teacher conference, as my ex-husband strolled in front with not a care in the world for anyone else. And
yes,
I think if we could all just slow down a little bit and think more about others and less about ourselves, we'd see a big change.
Yes. Wow. Oof. Can I sip? Let me sip some coffee. I need some coffee. Let me sip some coffee. We're gonna call this match and coffee. That's what we're gonna call it. match, coffee, and good vibes. Okay, so let me talk to my audience. Are you guys loving this conversation? Are you loving what this beautiful couple is sharing with you this morning or this evening? Listen, my chat is full of love emojis right now. And let me tell you something, man. I should actually host. Let me actually follow you right away. I'm gonna follow you right away. And we're gonna do a special session where we're gonna talk about relationships, and I want you to come here as a couple and talk to people about it, and tell us why you're so happy and why you're so blessed, and what do you do. Look, hey, listen. Look at this. Look at these two beautiful souls out here. Even when they look at each other, it's like the stars. Like I can see the stars coming out. Like I can see everything is glowing. So let me ask you this one question. What's the secret to such a beautiful relationship? Because I'm calling. Listen, I'm gonna keep on calling you Angelina Jolie, and I'm gonna keep on calling him Charles Darwin. Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
So Charles, Angelina, What's the secret?
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think the biggest thing is communication with us.
Hey, listen, I feel like a genius. You know why? Because that's what I tell people here the whole time. But thank you very much for confirming exactly what I've been saying.
100%.
What do I tell you guys? It's
Yes,
all
correct.
about communication. It's all about communication.
100%. Yep. All
Let's go.
growing up,
Let's
my
go.
grandfather was a bricklayer, and I used to lay block and brick with my grandfather every summer growing up. And he used
Yes.
to talk about how important it is to trust the mortar. And he would always show he'd slap some mortar on a brick, slam another brick against it,
That's
and then
right.
just hold the one brick up and show how strong that mortar was and how that it could hold up the other brick. And
That's
that's
right.
the communication is the mortar in our relationship, and that's what holds it together. And there's not enough of that open, honest communication.
Can you guys write that down? I've never looked at this thing from that perspective. Okay, listen. I'm super genius, but I've never looked at. She said what? It's like what? It's like brick and mortar.
Yep.
This is you. Take
Yep.
one brick,
Yep.
lay the mortar in the middle,
Yep.
slam it,
Yep.
and depending on how good actually even the quality of the mortar
Yeah, 100%.
Quality
It's
of
the
that
quality.
is the quality of the mortar, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If it's too thin, it's not gonna
If it's
hold.
thin, that
Yep.
if your communication is too thin, you know those of like, how you doing? I'm doing good. Yeah. You know those one-liners?
Yeah,
How was
yeah.
your day? You said, how was your day? My day was good. That's it.
We always
Listen,
like to
man.
ask each other, how's your heart? Where's your mind? How's your soul feel?
Give me 1 second. Give me a second. I'm a very good listener. You know what good listeners do? They take notes.
Thank you.
So what I'm gonna do is, these are super questions. Hey guys, can you listen? Yes, exactly. Can you guys grab like a notepad and a pen? You have no idea the kind of blessing you're getting today. This is a blessing. This is divine. Life is spiritual, and I can feel the energy in the room right now. What you're watching here for you guys. What's happening right now, you have no idea the kind of blessing that you are all getting, or we are all getting from Charlie and Angelina.
That's
Yes,
very
you love.
Thank you.
I'm seeing
Everything
all.
with this
Listen,
man is a blessing.
I'm seeing all kind of comments. People are saying your smile is amazing. Someone is saying your beard is one of a kind. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. Okay.
It's my favorite.
That's it. You'd be like pulling it, like you'd be playing it the whole time. Let me give you a secret. Can I tell you something funny? So, when I was growing up as a baby, I'm my grandma's child, right? So, my uncle used to have a beard, but every day he would shave his beard. He was bleeding too much because he was cutting his skin, right? Anyway, so guess what? So every time my grandma used to pray before we eat and all this stuff. Do you know what I used to tell my grandma before she prays? I'll say, Grandma, can you please pray for me that I'll never get a beard?
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't want to live with all those little nicks.
That's right. So, and as you can see, ta-da!
Yeah.
Grandma, your prayers worked. Your prayers, they worked. Yes, thank you very much. Okay?
go.
Okay, so Charles, you can have all the beard you got. Listen, I don't need that.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I'm not kidding. I'm serious. I used to tell my grandma, can you pray? I used to pray for me not to get a beard.
So adorable.
So
Grandma
let's
came
look. Yeah, grandma came through. So okay, so I see there's one thing you say, Charles. You say, you ask, how is your heart? Right? What else? You mentioned three things.
Where's your mind?
Oh, Where is your mind? Uh-huh.
And how does your soul feel?
And how does your soul feel? And how does your soul feel? These are the questions that you're asking your soulmate. How is your heart? Woo! That's deep. Listen, I gotta be honest. I've been dating since I was 2 years old. I've never asked someone how is your heart. Let me sip some water.
Right. Well, it makes sense, right? To me, it makes sense, right? How's your heart? How are you feeling? Are you feeling love?
Yeah.
Supported? Are you feeling heard?
Are you feeling valued?
Do you need
I like
encouragement?
that. Are you feeling valued? Are you feeling valued? Yes. Yes.
Because
Yes.
what's important to her is not necessarily important to me, right? And somebody told me one time one of the biggest factors about a relationship is they called it the bird theory. And if you've ever been doing something as a man and your partner, girlfriend, wife, teammate, spouse, lover, whatever you want to say, comes to you and says, "Hey, come look outside. There's this beautiful bird." It's the relationships where the man can stop what he's doing and go
And
and look and enjoy that moment together with someone and say, "Wow, thank you for showing that to me," or "Wow, that's such a beautiful bird," or "Wow, I'm glad I put down the tool," or "I shut the TV off," or "I'm glad I have a second to look outside and look at the bird," right?
that's right. That's right.
No matter what we're doing, unless
Yes.
it's something so imperative, you can't put down the tool. You can't stop. Otherwise,
That's right.
calamity or tragedy will befall upon you. If you can't slow down to look at what's important to your teammate,
Yes.
you're not letting them know how much you value the things that they find joy. Enjoy in slowing down and looking at the bird, whether they just want a moment of your time or just want to share something like the bird outside, slowing down to let them know that they take precedence in your life.
It doesn't matter.
And can you remind the viewers again, and can you remind my audience again where you're watching from again? Tell them.
We're in Colorado.
Colorado is in the building. Colorado. Yes, yes. And allow me to say, yes, I can listen. I've seen them all in my young years, and I can tell you, men in Colorado, they have that. The beard thing, you're blessed with it. Okay. Okay.
I brought him in.
She reeled me in from another state.
I did. I brought him in.
So, Colorado, man, listen. I want to. There's something that these days. Let me. You all know that divorces are going up in all over the world. Okay. Where I come from in Kenya, they say these days. They say love is a scam. That's what they say. Okay. That's what they do. Okay. They say, oh man, this love thing is a scam. I was actually, before I started this podcast, I was watching the Jada Pinkett podcast talking about her situation with Will Smith. Okay. And we all realized we all got scammed because since 2016, they've been separated. And we all thought that they were together. And in the public eye, we thought they were even together, even at the time when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Now, we are blessed with such an amazing couple, all the way from Colorado, who are so deep in love. Talk to the audience. Yes, guys. Yes, exactly. You'll be out here saying love is a scam all day. Yes, exactly. Every time I try to tell you, be together and love each other, somebody's saying, oh, love is a scam. Now, talk to them. Is love a scam? Who's gonna go first?
I would
Angelina?
love was a scam for a long time. I was in a 17-year abusive marriage. I married very young. I was raised in a very strict religious cult. Got married very young, out of necessity and trying to make the family happy. Did my best to make it work.
Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me you're talking about. Are we talking about Scientology? Are
Not
you?
Scientology. In a
Were you in the
similar
same group
realm.
with in a similar realm?
It's a similar realm.
Okay, I thought. Okay, I could have said, hey, let me call. What's his name again? Let me call. Travolta.
And yeah, I call it Tom Cruise and John Travolta. Get the
Tom
whole
Cruise and
line.
all that. Exactly. Tom Cruise is
Yeah.
like one of the guys. Coffee. Thank you. Pay attention. Go ahead. Go ahead. We're listening. Yes.
Yeah, and I always dreamt about finding a real partner and a real teammate, and it's something that I wanted my entire life, and thought I could make it happen. And I felt like a failure that I wasn't able to make, 17 years work and having a kiddo, and I felt like I failed as a wife and as a mother. But I was able to take time to find myself, and it had to start with loving myself. You
Yes.
can't love anyone else if you don't love yourself. And
Yes.
I was able to
Absolutely.
find my own worth and my own value. And at the right
Yes.
time, this incredible man walked
Phew.
into my life and
And open the door, and that
opened the
was
door
it.
and opened my eyes to what real love is.
This is very interesting. This is very interesting because I've studied I've said I love watching documentaries. If this the only thing that I actually watch, I only watch documentaries. And
Yeah,
here in
that's
America,
good.
especially, we know what's happening. We have like this the Jeffrey family, that's been practicing polygamy for the longest time in their state, the only state in America that actually you can be polygamous, right? And we've watched all these stories of young women within these cults whereby they get married at the age of 14 or 15 and they're told he's going to be your man. So is that so you went through a similar situation? How do you mind if I
Yeah.
do you mind me asking you how young you are?
Yeah, I wasn't that young. I was 18 when I got married.
Okay.
I was 18 and
Okay,
he
you
was
were 18.
20.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. But what happens? And let's actually look at this from her perspective. So what they do is you don't even select who's gonna be your soulmate. They tell you this is gonna be your soulmate,
And
right?
so it was a little bit different. I was able to select, but dating is for the sole purpose of getting married. So when you start dating, then
Yes,
the
yes,
pressure builds, and then
yes,
you have to get married. Uh,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
so you're allowed to pick your partner, but you got to make your choice quickly. Um, and,
Wow.
and there can be punishments that come with dating for too long and not getting married. Um,
Yes.
lots of pressure to do so.
So here you are. Here comes along the way.
Hmm.
How did that transform your life?
This one, oh
Oh,
man, I don't know if there's enough
man,
time
yo,
tonight.
yeah, yo. Hey, listen. Hey, there goes the rematch. I'm not even look. I'm just hitting rematch. I'm not even looking at the. I don't even care about the points. I'm just kidding. Listen, this conversation, and that's what I'm saying. You have no idea how blessed we are today. This is a blessing.
It's a
This
blessing
is
for
a
us as well, for sure.
yeah. Thank you.
100%.
Thank you.
It's an
I'm
honor.
very,
It really is. It's an honor to be able to
I'm
slow
very.
and do something different. Um, I think there's so many people in the world. They work very hard. I think we work really hard together as teammates. She works a 9 to 5 job, and when she's done with that, she sits here and works across from me. I'm selling
Yes.
crypto all the time to survive and provide, and
Yes.
want to be a good teammate and a better partner, and provide her with opportunities to do things she hasn't had a chance to do before.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she really sacrifices a lot of her time. But in the same right, we work so well together. When I was not being truthful when I first met her and told her, I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to cook.
I found out real quick he wasn't being honest.
So what did he say? Let's get Uber Eats.
No. So I said, let me try this cooking stuff one time. And I made
Yeah.
her like a scallops and zucchini and a side salad. She's like,
Yeah.
fancy meal,
Yeah, yes, yes.
And then she
Yeah,
said,
the man can cook. The man can
The
cook.
man
Yeah,
can cook.
the man can cook. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then, after we ate, she said, "Oh, let me help you do dishes." And I said, "Here's your crossword puzzle. Here's a beer. Sit down. Just relax. Just talk to me. Do your crossword or talk to me, whatever you want to do. And then let me do the dishes, and I can do the dishes." I'm number 4 out of 5 kids, so I had 3 sisters, and it was always
Yes,
you have to know how to make your bed, do your
that's right.
laundry, make the food, and clean the house and
Yes.
stuff.
I always tell people I'm the only child, but luckily my mom was so smart. She was like, "Hey, young boy, you're gonna go and stay with your grandma. Let me tell you something. When you stay with grandma, grandma don't play. Grandma don't play." I was in the 2nd grade, and she was like, "You know what? It's time to teach you how to cook. It's time to teach you how to clean." So you grow up. I'm a very independent person, and that is one thing that I will always thank my grandma for. So also for you, like growing up in that kind of like a family with you got 2 brothers or 3 sisters or whatever, you have to learn how to do these things early. Let me check some of the comments that are coming out here. People are falling in love in the chat room. Okay, okay. Others are saying, "Oh, how he is looking at her. I'm jealous right now." Okay, I'm telling you, my chat is on fire. I'm telling you, my chat is on fire. Allow me to say that at the end of this podcast, someone in the chat would be pregnant with 6 babies. Okay?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Hallelujah to that.
Yeah.
The way these comments are flooding up here, yes, but the time we finish this chat, someone here is gonna be pregnant. Please don't. Yeah, please don't call me for the DNA test. It wasn't me.
No joke.
So wow, it's amazing that we have this beautiful couple, and they're telling you that love is real. Love is real. We got this beautiful couple, and not because they are perfect.
No, it takes work. You got to be willing to do the work. It's effort and it's work, but when you find the right person,
The work becomes seamless, because
Yeah.
it's not work that you're regretting or holding like a judgment over somebody else. You're not doing
Yes.
work because they're making you. You're doing something because you can love to serve them. I love.
Yes.
And it's teamwork. It's simple teamwork. If we're done selling in the evening, and we wrap up everything at night, and then I'll invoice
Yes.
before I go to bed. If she's waking up for work and I have to drive her to work, she lets me
Yes.
sleep a little extra long. And when I wake up, my vitamins are out on the table. And when she's got her bag together, I carry her lunch bag, her water bottle, her work bag, and don't let her carry a single thing to the truck. So she has an easy morning. When we do printing labels for the sales we made, she sits with me on the floor and she knows exactly, okay, this person's this way, this person's this way, okay, I communicate back and forth, and it's so seamless. I've never had a partner in my whole life that wants to build something with me.
With you. Exactly. Now let's talk about, let me actually come in there. Let's talk about you as a man. You found someone that is telling you, "I'm here and I'm gonna help you build."
Yeah. It's so powerful.
Let me give these women a secret out here. Okay? That's what a man wants.
100%.
Someone who's saying, "I'm gonna be right there when you're building whatever you're building."
Yeah.
It's not gonna be easy.
No.
You're gonna have some sleepless nights. They're gonna be there. It's not gonna be laughing and smiling and doing whatever the whole time. It's gonna be there. All these storms are gonna come. There are days you're gonna be looking at those numbers, you're like, "Oh my God, how are we gonna survive for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months?" Those days are gonna come. But what a man is looking for is a woman who says, "I'm gonna be here." That's
no
it.
matter what. And to be that woman, to be in his corner, on his side, in whatever capacity he needs is one of the greatest honors I've ever known.
It's it's together because we are able to value one another.
That's right.
So we were dating long distance, and
Whoa.
after she
Okay.
left,
Now that's gonna be okay. Now I'm gonna be put on the map. Okay. Woo. Okay. Charles
up,
Darwin,
man.
my dear God, Charles Darwin just came up here and messed my whole theory.
Way to go, Charlie.
This is interesting. Listen, listen, I'm saying, listen. Just 2-3 days ago, do you know what I was saying? Do you know what I was saying here?
What?
With this microphone, I was screaming out so loud. I was saying, folks, long distance relationships never work. What? What? Did you say you started as long distance? Can you start? I'm listening. Because I have to retrieve my statement. After what you're gonna say, I'm gonna have to retrieve my statement. I might have to go back to long distance dating again. Let's go. I'm listening.
so when we first met, I was in Denver for work. I was living in
Yes.
New Jersey.
Yes.
She is about 2 hours away from Denver, so she's driven from the mountains down into Denver. I've flown from New Jersey to Denver for work.
I was there for work too, for the week.
And so this is
Okay.
how we met
Gotcha.
one another.
Gotcha. That's how you met. Gotcha. Okay.
You know, a short period of time together, and then we just, hit it off on the phone all the time, talking, really appreciating one another. And she said, "Hey, I'm going to be back in Denver for work. If you want to come for like a night or two." And I'm thinking, well, I'm working really hard and doing okay financially. I can afford to get on a plane and come see her. I'm thinking, all right, if I go see her for 2 days, maybe 3 days, see what happens,
Yes.
maybe have a good time, we'll see, And but I
Yes.
left my schedule open. I booked a one-way flight to Denver. So she, and after 2 days, she was like, "Hey, listen, we have 3 more days for the week. If you want to stay, you can stay with me." So I was like, "Okay, I'm going to stay." Stayed the whole week. She left. I hung around Denver for a little bit. I went back to New Jersey. I'm talking to her again. She's
Yes.
like, "Hey, some stuff is happening in her life. She's getting a divorce. Hey, I have this spot. If you want to come visit me for a couple days while I'm in an Airbnb, and it'd be nice to see you." So I
Oh
came
my
back
God.
for a week.
Yes.
I went
Yes.
back to New Jersey. So we're still dating long distance. And then, she's, like I said earlier, she said earlier, she was in Jehovah's Witness, and she's like, "Well, I never was allowed to."
I
be-"
knew that. I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that. When you said it's not Scientology, I knew it was Jehovah's Witness. I was going to talk about that at one point. But
That
let's
was the one.
continue.
That's it.
Yes, Jehovah's Witness. Yes.
So I said, "Well, so have you ever had a Valentine's Day?" And she said, "No, never." I said, "Well, this will be our first Valentine's Day, and we're going to be apart. We're going to be far away. What are we going to do for Valentine's Day? It's going to be a little different, a little weird." She was like, "I don't know." I said, "Well, do you have any plans?" No. I said, "Okay." I'm thinking, what am I going to do? And I just booked a flight like that, like on the 12th.
The
The
12th.
12th.
It was on
Yes.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday, February 12th. I booked the
Woo!
flight. And
Yes.
I flew out the next day on the 13th. Yep.
Yes.
13th. And we celebrated Valentine's Day. And I haven't left.
He hasn't left.
And I will tell you a caveat, though. Okay? This is very important. In me not leaving and her just recently getting divorced, she has a son.
Whoa.
Her son is
Whoa.
sleeping in the other room.
Yes.
Because I didn't want to meet her son yet, because I wanted to
You-
continue to build with us.
Yes. You stayed out. You said you stayed outside the space
So
Every
to
week.
build.
every week. So 4 times a month, I have to buy a rental car. I have to buy an Airbnb. I have to eat out dinner by myself alone to be away, so I can give her son the respect to be time with mom and us build. And I did that for
It's emotional, bro.
4.5 months. That's a lot of money to put into It's a lot of being alone. That's a
Bro,
lot of money. That's a lot
bro,
of planning. That's being away. And I
bro,
can't
bro,
do
bro,
it.
bro, 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 bro. Oh my God. Bro, yeah, it's okay. Yo, let it out. Let it out, cause
So when you care about
yo,
something, you love them.
that's right, bro.
Put effort towards doing the things that make you uncomfortable,
Yeah.
that are
Yes,
difficult,
yes, 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 yes.
that are hard.
Oh my
Being together.
God. Yo, my God. Can I say something, man? Can I just say something, man? And this, I'm gonna say this from a man to another man. I know you're gonna live to be 255 years,
That's the plan.
and may God keep you together, cause this is such an inspirational story. I'm the kind of person who operates, like I always keep on telling people here, life is spiritual. Let me listen. My chat is people are going crazy. Okay? People are going crazy in the chat. Someone is saying, sacrifices for the love, beautiful. I like the fact that he respects the son. These men had to do everything, made the ultimate sacrifice just to be with the person that he loves. Let me actually speak on, now let me speak as a man. This is deep. But the beauty of it is this. It's a reminder that love is real. It vindicates what I tell my people here all the time. Love each other. The only message that I share on this platform every day is love. I then say this, affirmations. Everything that I say with my mouth manifests. And then I always say that if you usher love, this thing called the universe will bring love to you. You don't chase it. I don't know this couple, but because I've been talking about love and love and love and love and love today, my audience, you're watching how love looks like. Look at this. Look at this. Do you know how it feels? Listen, do you know how it feels? Look at this. Yes. Can the bride kiss the groom? Yes. Thank you. Look at this. It's happening on Vote TV, ladies and gentlemen. You're witnessing this moment. And you know, there's one thing I said the moment you walked in. What did I say? I said, you guys are, you look like, I felt that energy. That love that you have, it freaking slammed me. Like, seriously, it just like knocked me off the chair.
I always say jokingly, I don't care if people think we're gross. I waited my entire life for this man.
Yes.
I don't care. I
Yes.
don't care. I will
Yes.
dance with him in the middle of the grocery store. I
Oh,
don't care
hallelujah.
who looks at me.
That's right.
I
That's
don't care
right.
what anyone thinks.
That's
I
right.
waited my entire life.
Who
for
cares?
this man.
Who cares? Who cares? Do you know, listen, let me tell you something, man. Do you know what it, yo, a man crying for a woman? Right here on a platform like this? Telling a story? You know what that means? Marsh, shout out to all the gifters. Shout out to everybody who's out here crying. Not everybody's out here crying. Someone is even asking whether you have a brother.
I have a brother, but yeah, fortunately, he's been married for 32 years. He's an amazing man as well. You know, he taught me
Duh.
a lot
Yeah.
of other things. My dad
Yeah.
my dad is still alive. Fortunately, he's a great man. There were
Yes.
some things that he did that I didn't agree with or align with growing up, and my brother
Yes.
showed me the opposite of the. My brother, his wife could say the craziest thing and completely be wrong. She could be looking at you in the eyes and tell you the sky is neon green, and my brother would
I
say,
know what I say.
"Yep, she said it's neon
Yes.
green.
Yeah.
It's neon green."
Yep. Young green. That's right.
And you know what happened? He said, I said, why would you stand up for your wife when she says something so outlandish and foolish like this? She's
What
wrong.
did he say?
Because I love and respect her. I will always protect her. In public domain, I will always have her back. When we are together by ourselves, that's the time to say, honey, I love you with all my heart.
But
The sky's not neon green.
yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what? I will never make you a fool in front of anyone else.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'll never make you ever.
Okay, hey, listen, man. Someone is saying in the chat, it's rare to find this kind of love in Africa. Okay. let me.
It's there. It's in Kenya. It's in Burkina Faso. It's in Mozambique. It's there. It's Guyana. It's there. You know, it's there. It's not.
Oh my God, she's crying. My God, you guys, listen. Y'all gonna make us cry the whole time. I like it. Make them cry. You see, love is powerful, bro. Like this is so freaking sweet. Listen, you guys make me feel like I feel like I feel like Oprah tonight. I feel like Oprah, listen, Oprah, you ain't got shit on me. Okay?
I definitely prefer you over Oprah.
Yeah. We'll hang out with
Thank
you.
you very much.
Oprah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I should be out here saying, and you get a rose, and you get a money gun, and you get a money gun, and you get a galaxy. I'll be out here. That's what I'm gonna be start doing. People out here be, oh my God, you guys, we are so blessed. Oh, guess what? Guess what? I got someone who's in the chat I gotta give a shout out to.
Yeah.
My American brother. His name is Pepsi. That's what I call him. That's his name. Okay. Can you say that again? Pepsi. That's what I call him. I see you. He's out here. And by the way, oh no, he doesn't have a beard. No, he shaves his beard. But I'm sure if he let his beard grow, you'll have the same kind of beard.
Rock a beard, good.
He's saying he's loving this conversation. Thank you very much. You're being blessed with pure love today. You're being blessed with pure love today. And this is a wake-up call to all of us. That love is real. That you have to work. You have to put in the work. I love your story, bro. Especially like that part with the fact that you stayed out for 4 months because of the respect for the son. Like, I'm not there yet. We're going to be doing all these things outside. We're going to be having our dates outside. But I'm going to prepare myself for this moment, man. Let me tell you something interesting. And that's why this is so, it's such an emotional session as well. 63% of my audience are women. 99% of them are single mothers. Huh? So can you imagine the kind of conversations I'll be having on this platform? When I try to talk about relationships. Because guess what? There's a single mother just like you. Who's worried about who's gonna come and accept me the way I am with my child. It's tough. It's tougher for women than for men. Do you agree, my brother? It's tough. It's tougher for a woman than for men. But he's giving us the blueprint of what he did. Someone is saying, can they be coming when they have time, please? And by the way, guys, because this is VOTV Primetime Show, I'm going to actually give you a bonus. you're gonna be able to watch this session on this platform again and sit down and take notes. And we're gonna call it VoTV Love Podcast. Yes.
That's great.
Do you guys, if you have any questions, keep on dropping them in the chat. The comments, I'm seeing my chat is just glowing. I'm just seeing love emojis in the chat, which is good. Because that's the only thing which we are feeling tonight. Somebody's saying, in fact, in Africa, it's hard for single mothers. Yes.
Yeah. I think there's a big difference between a boy and a man. And a man will steady the course, prepare himself, make sure that he's preparing a space, keep safe the woman that he cares about and loves. That encompasses her child. I don't have to be her son's father, dad.
I was about to get to that. Yes.
And also as a man, for all the things that he did wrong to her, he worked very hard to be a good father to his son. So I will give him credit for that, you know? But he's teaching him how to do boy things, how to hunt and fish, you know, how to go outside and ride a motorcycle. He's teaching him how to be boy things. I'm teaching him how to be a man, how to respect and love women,
Yep.
how to be a provider, how to budget, how to slow down and enjoy your company and your meal,
That's right.
how to laugh and play and have time for games, how to cook and be a teammate. We cook. When he's here, we cook, we do the dishes. He's
That's
not
right.
sitting on his phone and playing.
That's right.
He's over, we're doing the dishes together. We're a family.
Yeah. Yes.
We sat at the table, we ate together as a family. We're
Yes.
doing the dishes as a family. My father's favorite phrase, he used to say to me all the time, the only place success comes before work is in the dictionary.
Boy, boy, boy. Are you guys listening to this? Yes, I understand. Yes, people are, yes, the love emojis are beautiful, cute. Keep on dropping them. Yes. Yes, Doris, you're pregnant already. Thank you. Yes, all the best. Yes. Is it a boy? Is it a boy or is it a girl? Thank you. Thank you.
If you want something in life, making sure you're working for it and putting the effort towards it in a way that's concentrated and precision, but more importantly, patient. So patient. We even with each other, right? Because it's so easy to come in. Great example. We had to leave, clock out. She's working from. Oh, today's the office.
Today was in office.
She's working.
Thank you to all the gifters. Thank you to all the gifters. Thank you. Thank you for the love and thank you for the blessings. Thank you. Yes.
She's working at the office today. So last night,
Yes.
we didn't go to bed till 2:30 in the morning. We're waking up at 6:30 in the morning to go to work. It's only 4 hours of sleep. We're going to drive her to work. I come home, prepare the house, clean up for her son, drive back to work and pick her up. We go together, drive to the school to pick him up. We have time to go get gas in the car and go get
That's
a
right.
sandwich.
That's
And then
right.
we go back to the school for parent-teacher conference. But while
Yes,
we're
the
in
PTA
getting the
meetings.
sandwich,
Yes.
I'm waiting for the sandwich. They're not done. And I'm talking with the guy, very friendly. She came in. She had to use the bathroom. And she said, hey, we got to go. I got to go to the bathroom first, and then we got to leave. Quick. You know?
Yes. Yes.
And later when we slowed down, I said, were you upset? Oh, no, I wasn't upset. We are patient to not. I didn't assume she's mad at me. I didn't jump and
Yes.
say something.
Yes.
Fight her,
Yes.
you know?
Yes. You listen. You'd be like, hey, who you talking to? Huh?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Huh? What's up with the energy? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially,
But-
that's not how we speak to each other.
Yes.
It's not how we speak to each other.
Love and respect. Love and respect.
And respect.
Love and respect. Listen, I think listen, after this conversation, from the look of things in the chat, we're gonna have a lot of there's gonna be a lot of breakups tonight. Okay? Because they're gonna be like, hey, you ain't treating me, you ain't loving me like but because I've been saying Angelina and Charles the whole time. Can you tell them your real names so that because everyone is calling you Angelina and Charles now, and now I'm feeling guilty.
I like
okay,
it.
okay.
I'm calling
I
you
give them the
Charles.
name.
Oh, gosh.
Ashley.
Ashley. Do you know who has been? Do you know the person who's been commenting here the whole time? The top commenter. Her name is Ashley.
We're good people. We're good people.
That's wild.
Do you want to hear some? Do you want to hear something else crazy? I've given her the title my TikTok wife,
I like that.
but she's anonymous. So Ashley's are good. Can I go ahead and try?
Ashley's are
Those are
good.
good.
So we blessed with Ashley. She has to sing my namesake. And what about you, my brother?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
What about you, my brother? What is your name?
Oh, my name is Nelson. I got one of the best names ever. Nelson, like Nelson Mandela.
It's so nice to meet you, Nelson.
What a pleasure.
I mean, like this. Number one, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make a promise to my audience because they are actually already asking, can they be coming here? Can they be coming here for the primetime show at night? Yes, they will. They'll be coming here.
This
We're
is
gonna. This is family.
such a beautiful family to be a part of. But this is something so
Thank you.
unique and so new.
Thank
I have
you.
3 accounts. My primary account, I got bananaed on it, so I can't go live. This
Got
is
you.
my secondary account, and they have me, shadow B word. So,
Yes, got you.
I've been live for several hours, and only the people that are coming into this room are people that are my friends that buy
Yes.
from me, that love me, that show up with me. And then I have
Yes.
a third one I just started where I
Yes.
put a little bit of this out there. to
Money.
get
Yes.
followers. Yeah.
Traction. Got you.
And
Yes.
I have enough followers to go live on that one. Also,
Okay.
Shadow B. Also, so I'm having a really hard time mentally this week because I
Oh
cannot
my God!
provide
You can be able to.
living. Yeah, usually it's like I'm working, several hours a day. I can make what I need to make, and we're good to go. But
That's right.
I don't ever do battles. I don't ever do invite with other people. I really don't ever. So you're probably like the 5th person we've ever had in a live.
But everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Now now let me tell you my story. I have a very huge platform. But there's one thing I never used to do. I never used to accept battles. I never used to pick matches until 9 days ago.
No way.
Really?
Yes,
That's wild.
Wow.
until 9 days ago. And I'ma tell you, something changed here. Like I feel like God added, and like the way God is a master comedian. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay.
Yeah.
Number one, He will never give you everything as one whole piece. He'll give you something in bits. He'll be like, "This is your mission, okay? And you are going to be only ready for the next mission if you finish this mission here." So, me being a voice for the oppressed, me being someone who's been raising awareness about human trafficking, me being someone who has rescued victims of rape, victims of sexual abuse, victims of physical abuse, all this stuff, I've done it all. And I kept on telling God, but look, God, I have so much in me. I got so much knowledge. I want to come and teach people about digital marketing. I want to teach them about AI. I want to teach them about this. And he was like, not yet, brother. You're going to finish this. This right here, you're going to finish first. Thank you, Winnie Pats. Thank you. People are loving this. Man, people are loving. Listen, people, my chat is going crazy. So anyway, so on October 7th, like we all know, we woke up in the morning and unfortunately we watched people being massacred who had gone for a party somewhere. And I'll never forget, it was October 7th. I was born on the 7th. 7 is my number. And I sat there and I stared at the TV. And I said, you know what, God, I don't want to take any gift that you've given me to the grave. I want to let it all out. And I'm not going to hold anything back. You've blessed me with a platform, yes. Yes, there are 8 billion people in the world, yes. I want to share this with the whole world. And I came here on that day. And I gave a very emotional speech and I said, you know what, guys, things are going to change here on this platform. You ain't going to find me speaking Swahili here all the time like I'm used to. Because there's someone who's in Japan who want to listen to me. There's someone who's in China who want to understand me. There's someone who is in Singapore who want to understand me. So we're going to change things here. It's going to be tough. So when I gave that speech, they never understood what I was talking about. But I told them something is going to change here. And then I started accepting the matches. And then I'll have like an amazing entrepreneur from Florida. And then we'll engage in a conversation. And I'm like, welcome to my podcast. So when they come in here, they think they're coming to battle, like we're going to start screaming, tap the screen, or people are here yelling. Listen, guys, this is crazy. I was watching another battle the other day. It just came on my time feed, and I found this lady. She was pouring milk on herself because the person who was, the way they do what they're competing, like pour milk on yourself and more milk. And she's going to the fridge and she's getting milk, and I'm like, this is crazy. You look like a witch right now. This is crazy. So, when people come here, now they get surprised because they find someone who's like, hey, welcome to my podcast.
Yeah.
And then they go like, And then I go, hey, what do you have to share? Where are you from? Just like the way you walked in, what do you do?
Yeah.
And then it starts going click, clack, click, clack. This guy, his priority is not the match, it's the conversation.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, I've had the best 9 days of my life.
Incredible.
That's so
Jeremy, I've had the best 9 days of my life. And for you to change, people are scared to change. People don't want to pivot.
Yeah.
People are scared to change. They want to stay. Oh, did you? Okay.
I got to stand up to get my tea, and then we're going to talk about this in. Oh man!
Go get some tea.
So the thing we always say with one another.
Yes.
Two phrases we use all the time with one another.
Yes.
We say, chin up, and we say pivot.
Pivot.
But this is so important for tonight. This is so important for tonight. Mm-hmm. And the reason this is important for tonight.
The same words I say.
Her son really, really likes this salmon dish I make. Mm-hmm. It's very, very easy. We go to Costco. We get a big salmon. We put it in a glass.
My favorite. Mm-hmm. Yes.
But we pour capers on top. And we chop up one sweet onion and 2 tomatoes. So simple.
Done.
4
That's
ingredients.
right.
Okay.
That's right. Yes.
375, 1 hour. Let it sit in the Pyrex dish. Perfect. Don't cover
Winnie
it.
Pets.
He can cook. He can cook.
He can cook. And now check this out. Let me tell you, by the way, you want to hear something interesting? guess what was before I gave up? I gave up my job a year ago to fully focus on building this platform. Jeremy, everything about food